Hey everyone, my name is Chloe, and today I'm here to do a recommendation video. So today, August 6th, is Jeremy and I's anniversary. So we got married on this day 5 years ago, and as you guys see this, we will be in the middle of a move. In fact, I think we may or may not even be in the same spot on our anniversary because I think he's going to be at the new house and I'm going to be here in this old town with my parents. So I don't even know, but I thought, we are just really thinking about our wedding day and how great it was and how in some ways that feels like eternities ago, but then in other ways it feels like it was just yesterday. And so I thought this would be a great time to do a recommendation video about my favorite books dealing with weddings. So this is a trope, I guess, or a topic, a buzzword that I really like. I really like reading wedding books, especially like right before I got married. I loved reading about them, and now I still do because it does take me back to that time that it was such a happy, fun day. Our wedding was huge. We had like 500 people because Jeremy is from a small town. So we invited everybody he knew, and my family is huge. So we just had a big old wedding, and it was so fun. It was so fun. And so let's just get into the books that I'm going to be recommending that have to deal with weddings. So because I love this buzzword or trope or whatever so much, I have so many that I've read. So I'm trying to do a recommendation list here that'll be a little something for everybody. So let's start with probably the newest and most popular, and that would be The Wedding Game by Megan Quinn. So this book is about a girl who goes on this like DIY wedding show for her brother. So her brother is getting married, and she's like this crafter galore. So she wants to enter them into this contest because you get funded to do this DIY wedding. So she goes, and then the guy is Alec, and he is there also helping his brother. So there's some like kind of enemies to lovers kind of, thing going on, and they are trying to both win the wedding for their brothers. So it is so fun. It's a contemporary romance. It's just great. Next is for all of you kind of historical lovers / Christian fiction lovers, and it is The Wedding Dress by Rachel Hawk. So it has been a while since I read this, and you guys, it still sticks with me. I don't remember exactly how much like Christian spirituality plays into it. So if that is something that you are either really looking for or really not into, maybe do a little bit more digging, because I can't remember exactly how much faith plays into it. But this is about a woman who owns a bridal boutique. So she has these wedding gowns and everything, and she's about to get married, and something just doesn't feel right. And then she finds this old wedding dress in a trunk at like an estate sale or something, and something is calling to her about this dress. So there's a little bit of magical realism, not really though. She is just trying to figure out, where did this dress come from? Why is it's in this locked box with dog tags? So like, what is the history of this dress? Who wore it? What's going on? So we kind of get to see the dress as it was first worn in like the 1913 area, and then who all has worn it and what the life of the dress has been. And it is so good, you guys. Like, this book has stuck with me, and this is a part of a 3-book, I think, companion series. So if you really like this one, there are a couple more, and I have not read the other ones, but they are on my shelf. So it's like The Wedding Chapel. I can't remember what the other ones are, but The Wedding Dress by Rachel Hawk, I would definitely recommend. Next is for all you graphic novel lovers, or just somebody who wants to pick up something super quick, and that's it. So it is Something New, Tales of a Makeshift Bride by Lucy Knisley. So if you have not read any graphic novel by Lucy Knisley, I would say definitely go check it out. So when she was young, she traveled a lot. So she did a couple travel graphic novels, and then she got married. She's also a foodie, so she has one called Relish that's so good. But this Something New is all about her journey as she's getting married, and it is so good. And Lucy Knisley, like, I'm not a huge graphic novel person, but her art style is wonderful, and they're so good. I would highly recommend it. Next is for all my throwback chick lit lovers. So Something Borrowed by Emily Giffin. This is her debut novel, and it has been years since I read this book. So take this recommendation with a grain of salt, because I don't know how it would stand up today. I think it was written in like 2004 maybe. So it's definitely older, but this is her debut and it kind of made me fall in love with her. And it is a duet that is Something Borrowed and Something Blue. So it's about Rachel and Darcy, who are great friends. Rachel has always been the goody-goody until one night she sleeps with Darcy's boyfriend or fiance or something and finds out that she like actually has feelings for him. So of course, if cheating is a hard no for you, just skip on past this one, but I really enjoyed it and thought it was really entertaining for those early 2000 chick lit throwback vibes. If you're wanting that, I would say definitely try this duology. Next is for all my thriller lovers. So The Guest List by Lucy Foley. So this is about a group of people going to this island, I think off of Ireland somewhere, for a wedding, and somebody dies. We don't know who, we don't know how, until the book goes on. So it is kind of an isolated close circle thriller mystery, and I thought it was so good. Last two are just bonus little series that if you're really wanting to settle in and read a handful of wedding books back to back, you totally can. So the first one is The Bride Quartet by Nora Roberts. This is 4 books, obviously, and it's about 4 friends who are all involved in a wedding planning business. So there's all different elements: the caterer, the photographer, the florist, I can't remember the fourth, but these 4 all tell each person's story. So these weren't my favorite. I would say they were like 3.5 star books, but if you like contemporary romance series and just kind of small town, that kind of thing, I would say definitely check this out. And then the other one is the Happily Inc. series by Susan Mallory. So this is about a town called Happily Inc., California. And of course, it is a love and wedding destination. So I think as of today, this is a 6-book series, and it's just a bunch of different things that happen in Happily Inc. People finding love, people falling in love, and just being so charming. So I would definitely recommend that. I actually like that series better than The Bride Quartet, but it's still probably like a 3.5, because you guys know contemporary romance series like that are good but not great for me. And so if you really like them, I would say definitely check out Happily Inc. by Susan Mallory. So those are all of my wedding recommendations. We have kind of a new romance, we have a graphic novel, we have a throwback chick lit, we have a thriller, and we have a historical Christian fiction. So if there is one that you know and love, let me know down below. I'm always looking to add to my TBR for wedding recommendations, especially in the summertime. And truthfully, I actually always really wanted to get married in the fall, but it just didn't happen for us. In fact, we got married on my brother's birthday. So, Drew, happy birthday. Thanks for letting us share your day. So that is everything. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.